Now we'll talk about DeSantis. That news is in addition to some bad headlines for DeSantis' expected but not launched presidential bid. Ron DeSantis, down in polls and taking flack from Donald Trump, looks to rebound. That's Wall Street Journal. DeSantis faces 2024 dilemma over his conservative brand, The Hill. DeSantis' allies are sweating his presidential campaign rollout, Miami Herald. Ron DeSantis' Ukraine stance angers GOP hawks, New York Times. Is DeSantis really dropping like a rock? Politico. Kurt Bardella is here, Democratic strategist, former Hill staffer on the House Oversight Committee, as is Scott Tranter, head of data science at our Decision Desk HQ partners. Gentlemen, it is good to see both of you. Mr. Tranter, to you first. In terms of the polling, has Ron DeSantis missed his window?
No, I don't think he's missed his window at all. I mean, he hasn't even walked through the window if we're talking about whether he started his presidential campaign. This abortion ban bill does not poll well when you look nationally, especially among a general electorate. But in a Republican primary where Donald Trump was going to go around saying that he appointed the most conservative Supreme Court justices, he needs this bill so he can shore up the Republican vote.
All right, Kurt Bardella, I cannot figure out whether or not Democrats would prefer to run, if you look at them as the two frontrunners, against Ron DeSantis or Donald Trump.
Well, I think that in this case, they're one and the same. They're both adopting the same policy positions that are a complete turnoff with swing voters, with independent voters, with the voters that you need to actually win the general election. And that's what I can't make sense of myself is if you're a Republican right now and you've seen what's happened in other elections right now, you've seen how initiatives have brought out votes for Democrats. You've seen what happened in Wisconsin last week. You saw, obviously, the midterm elections, how more extreme candidates fared. Why on earth would you be adopting policies like this that pretty much disqualify you from winning in November? All of this is just posturing. It doesn't really matter if you don't win the actual election. And that should be the objective of anyone running for office, especially in the Republican primary.
To be fair, Kurt, Ron DeSantis won Florida in re-election by 20 points with these same policies.
Yeah, and that's great for Florida. But looking at the general election, looking at the Electoral College, looking at the map for 2024, this stuff doesn't play well. We already know it doesn't play well in Arizona, in Pennsylvania, in Wisconsin. We've seen that now. Yeah. In both the Senate races from the 22 midterm, as well as some of the more individual ballot initiatives and Supreme Court races that have played out since then. It's just a loser nationally for Republicans. So why would you pick this hill to die on when there are other areas that Democrats are vulnerable on that you could be moving forward on and putting Democrats in the tight spot? Why would you pick the one that alienates you from the general electorate?
No, it's a great. Look, I've got a very good Republican friend.
You pick it because you got to win a primary. You can't play in the general until you win a primary. That's exactly why this is. The numbers are pretty clear on that.
All right. I was going to say I have
win
a
the primary
friend
against Trump this way.
You know, we're going to get you guys all in the same room in about 2 weeks, and then I'm going to go get a coffee break. It's going to be great. But in the meantime, I was going to say I have a Republican friend who explains all of this by saying very simply, Republicans are stupid, right? And that they go to the extreme on these culture war issues, and that explains it. And they take the bait. You brought up, Kurt, where there is some vulnerabilities for Democrats, which could be on the economy, especially if the Fed is right, the Federal Reserve, that we are going to go in to a recession. Here's Eric Erickson on that earlier. Take a listen.
A new survey of economists on where the lowest unemployment is in the nation has just come out, and the governor of Florida, who might be running for president, 4 of the top 5 cities in America with the lowest unemployment happen to be in Florida. 5 of the top 5 cities with high unemployment happen to be big blue Democratic states. If that guy gets the Republican nomination, he's got an economic success story to tell to contrast with Joe Biden.
Scott Tranter, does economics top social issues when it comes to general election decision-making by swing voters?
It certainly did in 2022. I mean, we looked at the NewsNation DDHQ polling all throughout 2022, and wire to wire, it was inflation of the economy at the top. Abortion and social issues were always in the top 5, but the economy was the big thing in inflation. So that is where a primary, where the swing voters are primarily looking. But again, voters are not single dimensional. Yes, there are some who are single dimensional, but multiple segments of the voting population look at all bunch of different things.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.